doing today? My name is Gina and I am doing great. So, I just got the urge to work in my art journal. It has been a really long time. Let's see, when was the last time that I did anything in here? Let's see, that was probably, oh, okay. I did something this year in there? Okay. Well, I don't recall that, but, oh yes, this was from, I do recall now. It was from one of my Palettefull packs that I got. So, just using the things from there. So I'll link that video down below if you're interested in taking a look-see at that. But I am just going to go out on my own here. I want this side. I did create this journal myself. It's so easy to do. I'll link that video. It's a couple of years old, 2019. So, alright, let's get just started. I want to do the background first, and I just wanted to use my Distress inks. I have not used these things in forever. Literally. I mean, I don't even know when the last time that I used these, but I have all like fallish colors out. And I went ahead and grabbed some reds and some more yellows here. So this is what I'm using. I don't know if I'll use them all. I also have my Distress crayons as well. I haven't used these in forever. Oh, yeah. And I even have my Distress markers. So I just got all the goodies out today. So I wanted to do a fall theme is what I had in mind, and I wanted to use my Distress inks. So I got all the fall colors that I could think of out, and I used these makeup brushes that I got from Walmart. They're the soft bristle kind. They work really well with blending on paper, and this is multimedia paper. Y'all, this sky came out so beautiful. It was so organic. I just kept blending colors, and I loved it so much that I had to switch gears on what I was going to do with this page, because I was going to do my normal thing, you know, stamp all over the page. I was going to use some modeling paste all over. I was just going to do a lot of different textures all over the page, but once the sky happened, I could not bring myself to even touch the sky. So I do nothing to the sky like I normally would. I had to leave it alone. So again, I had to switch gears. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll make like a little pond or something underneath it, some kind of a water thing. And I really do not like the way that the water came out. It wasn't as exciting to me. But I knew that I had a stencil that would take up the majority of the bottom part of the page, so I wasn't too worried of it being perfect. So I just end up putting a little bit of water on here, using different type trying to put like little lines in and everything, try to make it look like there was movement in the water. And again, I wasn't too thrilled with the way that it came out. I was even going to use crayons below, but they kind of didn't blend the way that I kind of wanted them to. So then I just spritzed water on it and kind of softened it up, and that made it look a little bit better, but still it was not, you know, it's not the best. So, but I knew it was okay that I could, you know, save it. So then I do my stamping, and again, I was going to do it up at the top. I get my favorite stamp out, and it's been so long since I've done a journal page that I use my distressed inks instead of archival inks like I normally would do, and I totally thought about it after I stamped. And now I'm going to be using some modeling paste. I have this stencil that's just got a bunch of words on it, and I did mix in colors with from the distress ink with the modeling paste to put down the middle there. I did not record it. I thought I was recording and I didn't. Here's this stencil I was talking about that I knew would end up covering most of that bottom of that page. It's a brick wall by Tim Holtz. And here is me mixing. I just used the distressed ink, put it on my little glass there, and I used red, green, and brown to get like a brick color because, you know, I wanted it to be a brick wall. And I will just do that on both sides, and it's easy cleanup just with water as long as you do it pretty quickly. So I was so glad I remembered that I had this stencil. Well, I actually saw it as I was getting my stencils out, so I was like, oh god, I'm glad I have that to fix that water down below. And I do like the lettering that comes out. I think that looks really good. I did let it dry overnight. Then I get out my Payne's Gray, which was a mistake. That is so dark. I did not want it that dark, but I mean, what can you do once you start? So I use a Heritage brick, and I just dry brush it on to get the texture out from that stencil from the modeling paste. And I use some of yellows and light buttermilk as well, just to kind of give it a nice look. I will use my archival inks and with black and just go around the edges. I wanted like a black edge around, and then I'll take my white gel pen and kind of doodle some dots and lines around the edges just to give it a little bit of different look to the page. And again, not doing anything to that sky. And then I thought, well, you know, it'll be cute if I put like, because my saying was going to be, you know, break the wall that binds you. So I thought it'd be cute to put like some broken bricks down in between. I don't know if it conveyed that very much, but in the end, I really liked the way that it looked. I just take a bunch of my green paint and just kind of haphazardly make greenery down at the bottom of these brick walls, and I will end up using it to also create some like a vine that grows up onto the wall. Again, just using the different colors. I used avocado, celery green, and black green to give depth and dimension to the different greenery there. Just trying to make it climb up the wall. It's more of a shrub than a vine in the end, but I end up really liking it. This was one of my favorite things to do on here is to put these leaves on. I just used a filbert brush and just dabbed, literally just dabbed, and just kept doing different dabbing motions in different directions just to make it look like foliage was all over the walls. And I will end up doing it on both sides. When I did get like most of the green on there, I just still felt like it was a little flat, like you really couldn't tell what it was. So I will end up then going back and using a little bit of the light buttermilk just to have a little bit of contrast there to kind of help you see that these are supposed to be leaves, and using a little bit more of the black green. And the only writing I do is right at the top, and again, it's what I said, break the wall that binds, and then I just use little dashes to kind of just give it a little bit of interest. I loved this. I also added a little bit of dry brushing on those bricks that had fallen, and I really loved the look of this. Oh. So this is the final product. I am truly happy with it. I am happy because I got to play with mediums I haven't played with in a very long time. I am so happy I decided to just do a art journal page this week for my video so that I could just play and experiment with different mediums. It made me really, really happy. This sunset makes me extremely happy. So I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If the video inspired you just to get out some of your materials and just have fun, please like the video and subscribe if you've not subscribed. I would appreciate it so much. It will just help YouTube to know that people really do like my stuff and they will recommend me and my channel will grow. Alright, y'all. Well, thanks so much for watching. I truly, truly appreciate it. Y'all be good to one another and I'll talk to you later. Bye.